Do you have an outgoing personality and enjoy brainstorming new ideas? You might have what it takes to be a great marketing manager. Marketing managers plan, organize, and control the marketing activities for an organization's products or services. They create positive messages to promote these products or services to help boost the business's profits. To get some research on this creative career, we talked to a marketing manager in Alberta.
Hi, my name is Andrew, and I'm a marketing manager. Marketing managers plan, organize, and control the marketing activities for a company's or organization's services or products. As a marketing manager, you can expect to work in an office, but really what you need is a computer and internet. So sometimes that can be like a coffee shop or a restaurant. And if you're lucky, it can also include traveling to things like conferences or shoots. Well, some of the duties and responsibilities of a marketing manager are to make sure that a company or organization's products and services are profitable. You might also find yourself writing grant proposals and finding other unique ways to get funding for your organization's initiatives. It might also include developing things like your brand voice and making sure that everything that is coming out of the marketing department is consistent with that voice. It might also include product development, creating and managing a budget, and then figuring out how to allocate those resources in order to execute your marketing strategies. Improvaganza happens in June. My position at Rapid Fire Theatre as the marketing director includes any or all of the following. It always has me sitting in front of a laptop and within arm's reach of my phone. There could be meetings with the artistic staff, chatting about the shows that are coming up and what sort of messaging we want to build around those. We also look at the visuals we'll need for our marketing campaigns. I am in charge of organizing and arranging photo shoots and video shoots. Sometimes we'll be taking photos of the live performances or live tweeting from the back seats, essentially creating that live content. I manage our social media channels. I also deal with media relations, so that is writing and distributing press releases, media sponsorships for our 3 festivals that we produce a year, organizing our ad buys for TV, radio, and print. The hours that you'll be working can vary. A lot of times it really does depend on the organization or company that you're working for. For me, sometimes that can be evening and weekend hours. When I think about the tools that I need to do my job, I think of things like a good computer, a phone with a good camera on it, with a charger always nearby. The type of skills and knowledge that you need to be a marketing manager are quite various. You need to be very organized and you need to be able to work under pressure and meet deadlines. Also having the knowledge of where your messaging is going out, so being up to date on the latest social media trends and being able to have your team produce the content that fits those formats. Other things that really help in this position is you really do need to be a people person. You need to be good at organizing people and directing their work. You need to be creative and upbeat. You need to be self-motivated, and you need to have really good project management skills. You will often find yourself negotiating business contracts, and having good problem-solving and decision-making skills definitely doesn't hurt. In terms of opportunity for advancement, it's sometimes very common for marketing directors to move up into senior management positions, but it really does depend on the organization or company that you're working for. The favorite part of my job is seeing the shows go up on stage live and getting to sit in the back of the theater and watch how the audience is enjoying themselves and performers are enjoying themselves creating the art. That's why I do this.
A successful marketing manager is able to connect a business with its customers and persuade people to choose their business over someone else's. It takes creativity and good analytical skills to promote and sustain an attractive business image. Find out more about this occupation, including educational requirements and salary ranges, in the occupational profile on the ALICE website, and learn about related occupations like advertising account executive and market research analyst. Explore the possibilities. Go to alice.alberta.ca.